Hey, what's up, gang? Ken here from the Retro Toy Escapades channel in Malaysia. Now, I've been getting a lot of requests to just get on with this review, to quit stalling and just get to it. So here she is, my friends. The Eternian goddess, guardian of the power in the universe. So what's the deal with the goddess? Is she a quick cash grab? I mean, we've seen her before, right? She's just a Tila figure, but green. But what's special about this release is that we're now getting the female figure sculpts with the improved knee sculpting. Previously, the sculpting on the knees of all the female figures in the Masters of the Universe series was just atrocious. Okay, I mean, shield my eyes. But how good is the new revision on the knees? We're going to take a close-up look shortly. The packaging artwork treats us to this spectacular shot of the Eternian goddess with both Skeletor and He-Man. It says here, Planet Eternia's warrior deity protects the ancient artifacts worthy to be wielded by only He-Man. You see the goddess here stepping in to break up the fight between He-Man and Skeletor, like the headmistress at school. Cut it out, you guys! And she just snatches the power sword from Skeletor's hands like he was just nothing, alright? I do like the homage here with He-Man being bare-chested and without his armor, which kind of dates back to the original first appearance in the mini-comic He-Man and the Power Sword. Here, he meets the Eternian goddess for the first time, back when she was known as just a sorceress, and saves her from the clutches of a terrifying creature. He-Man presents himself to the green sorceress in that first meeting, shirtless and bare-chested, with his abs on full display. And this is an important lesson for guys out there. If you're presenting yourself to a woman shirtless, make sure your abs are ripping and sparkling. Outside of the package, the Eternian goddess looks exactly the way that we would expect her to, like a green version of Tila. Now, I remember there was a version of Tila, probably in the comics or the 2002 cartoon series, where she was possessed by King Hiss, the king of the Snake Man, and she became something of this green-colored snake warrior woman, okay, but she was just evil. They could have just done that figure instead, okay, with the sculpt that they had here. Anyway, the headdress is removable. You know, she comes packaged with the headdress on, but it is removable, and the features are actually very well done. Okay, you see that the green that they use on the figure is very striking. Now, these patterns that you see here on her armor or her outfit are very recognizable. We've seen it repeated like so many times now already on like both versions of Evelyn as well. But with this green recolor, I have to say that it's still impressive looking. Everything's in place. The paint doesn't seem to be sloppy in any parts. Overall, it's very well executed. I think that for completists, this is definitely a version that you still want in your collection. You see how they just stamped all that company and copyright information right there on her back. I guess since she's got an exposed back, they just decided to just take advantage of all that space. Now let's take a look at the revision that was done to the sculpting on the knees, and I have to say that this is a huge improvement, alright? I'm not sure if it's exactly what you guys wanted, but it's definitely an improvement, okay? They heard us whining about the quality of the knee sculpts, and they finally decided to do something about it like 6 waves later, and I have to say that it's pretty impressive, alright? Now let's take a comparison here with the Evelyn figure from all the way back last year, wave 1, and as you can see, she was one of the first figures to debut the atrocious looking knee sculpts that everybody started to complain about. These always struck me as something like loose pieces of flesh that were just hanging over the knee joint, you know, so completely unfeminine. So yeah, I mean, you know, they gave us this for the first year or so, but they've improved on this, and you know, I have to say that it's really commendable. It shows that Mattel is listening to the fans. Now let's put them both here side by side so you can take a close-up comparison at how much of an improvement is there. Originally, the improved knee sculpts were supposed to debut with the recolored Evelyn from Wave 5, but somehow here in Asia, we still got the Evelyn figure from that wave with the old knee sculpts, but I did hear a lot of people commenting even in the comment section that they received a later batch that had the improved knees. So it's great to know that there's two versions of that Wave 5 Evelyn out there, and that's just going to give us something else to hunt down if we want everything complete for our collection. Okay guys, I know that you'll have a lot of things to say in the comment section. In fact, I'm hoping for it. But do especially let me know your thoughts on these new improved knee sculpts and what you guys think about them. You did the reviews on the others before me, didn't you? You did me last. Yo, goddess, what are you talking about? I mean, it ain't even like that. Okay, I've just been a little bit busy. You simpleton. I will not be placed in a corner. Goddess, yo, calm down, okay? I mean, I'm doing the review now, aren't I? Now you will feel my power. No, God, no, wait, no, let's talk about it. No. Okay, it seems like the right time to bring out the original 1980s Tila figure for comparison. You know, the female figures from the 1980s were notorious for not being able to stand up too well. But let's see what happens if I try to shake the ground from under them. Let's see if they can actually hold up to it. Well. The vintage Tila figure wins. Now, comparing the snake armor headdress between the two figures, you see that the designs are basically the same. However, the headdress on the vintage figure is actually just a little bit bigger. But you know what? Looking at the two of them side by side like this, they do look like mother and daughter. Now here's the vintage shield accessory for Tila, and over here's the shield accessory for the Eternian goddess. They both look remarkably similar, but however, when you flip them around, that's where you see the handles are very much different. Now here's the serpent staff accessory that comes with the Eternian goddess. You see how it curves right at the end there, and then compare this with the original serpent staff that comes with the Tila figure, which doesn't have the curve but is in fact a whole lot longer, all right, in length. However, now I'm looking at it, it's like the tips here at the end here seem to have been chewed up, okay? What the hell? Did somebody's cat do this? Trying out the new snake armor headdress on the vintage Tila figure, and it seems like it's a really great fit. Okay, that's really impressive. And while the original right hand has a closed fist, I can still seem to fit the new serpent staff into it, but it doesn't go down all the way though. You know, you see that it kind of stops halfway, but that's okay. Now it's time to try on her shield. And you know what? You see how her left hand is sculpted in such a way that it seems like you're supposed to kneel down and kiss it, or propose for marriage and slap a ring on it. Okay, but let's get the shield out here, and you know, with the handle sculpted in this way, you can actually still slide it on her like that. Well, there you go. You know what? It's a great fit. You know what? It's great to see that in situations where you may have lost the original accessories for the vintage figures, the new ones that come with the new Origins figures can still be used to replace them to some extent. Okay guys, so that's my look at the Eternian goddess from MOTU Origins Wave 6. So let me know what you thought of it in the comments section below. I want to hear from you guys. Thank you again for tuning in. I'll be back soon with more reviews. Cheers. Take care.